Yo, what's up boys, it's Biz. For this fight you're gonna run this talent setup. School Splitter, Double Time, Massacre, Bounding Stride, Warbreaker, Avatar, Ravager. The only thing you can swap around is defensive stance. I use this at the starter progression because the incoming damage is very predictable. You can have it for every Blood Prize or Impale and stuff like that, but I felt like the incoming damage is not that big, and Bounding Stride is also very useful. Like, the fight contains a lot of movement, and it can save your life if you get knocked off the platform. If you're quick, you can leap back up. You can use it to leap to the other platforms, stuff like that. All in all, I found Bounding Strike to be a bit more useful. Alright, so let's get into it. First off, the footage used for this video is not the actual kill pool, it's an earlier pool. But I found this one to be a lot better because I didn't get a lot of mechanics on me. It was also one of my better pools. Right on pool, we're gonna go in with sweeping strikes like as we charge, and Avatar, and Potion. We're gonna hold off on using Ravager and Warbreaker till the ad spawn. The first goal for a bit is to try to get School Splitter in as early as possible. If we proc Recklessness, we have to spend some rage before we do, obviously. So there we go, Avatar, Mortal Strike, and we had Recklessness, so we gotta spend some rage. There we go. Okay, we drop Ravager 1 second before the ad spawns, and then Warbreaker the moment you see the L bars, and then you just cleave. I noticed the ads at the back at the wall, they are usually up for a bit longer, because everyone's padding here on the front ones. So try to position a bit on the back here so you cleave the ads that live the longest. And right before you get knocked out by Blood Price, you try to keep your Ashen Juggernaut stacks at 8, so you can refresh it when you fall down again. And the lines. Now, you press Sweeping Strikes on cooldown in phase 1, even when the ads haven't spawned yet, literally on cooldown. Because if you don't, like 3 ad waves from now, you won't have it. If you mess it up. Now here I drop my deep wounds for a bit, but that's okay, like I'm only concerned about ad damage. You only press condemn when the ads are up, you're overcapping rage, or you're dropping your Ashen Juggernaut stacks. Like cleaving, condemning the boss is not important, like boss damage just doesn't matter. There's a DPS stop at the end, so the primary concern is to just DPS the ads. Blood Prize. The lightsaber you heard there is my weak aura. It reminds me to press Spell Reflect right before Blood Prize goes out, because you actually reflect the damage if you do. For this ad wave we have Avatar and Sweeping only. Avatar procs Ravager, luckily. And the boss at 80%, so now we just condemn the boss. Till he drops below 80, and he did. Yeah, the lines on those, what's it called, Nightseeker? They're really, really fat. Like, the ad traveling across is so fat that it's very easy to get clipped by 2 lines, so be extra safe on those. And be very careful on those. Even maybe stand besides the line, like not on top of the line. Same deal here. We press Sweeping Strikes first. Ravager before they go down. Warbreaker the moment you see the hell bars, and then you try to snipe condemns. Yeah. I stand slightly beside the line, right? Do not get clipped. It's perfect again. We charge back. Now for the last set of ads, we don't have anything. So we just try to do some naked condemns on them without deep wounds. We do get Sweeping Strike like 3 seconds late. It's because I messed it up earlier. And we stop on boss, because the boss is going to face 70%, so I'm not going to hit him here. We're just going to get a School Splitter in, that's it, maybe an auto attack. And I'm going to apply deep wounds right before he phases. Because that deep wounds carries over to phase 2, right? Like, it counts as phase 2 damage. There we go. And as we reach the middle, we do our range DPS rotation, which is Shattering Throw and Heroic Throw. There's no deep wounds on the boss anymore, because I fucked it up a bit, but not that big of a deal, obviously. Now, our platform is going to be on the left-hand side of the Natrius. So look at the Natrius on its left-hand side. It's an easy reminder. That platform, that's where we're going to leap to. Alright, I'm going to pause it here. Alright, so this is a big moment for Arms Warrior. First thing you do is you empty your rage, you Mortal Strike, condemn the ad till you're out of rage, because you're going to pop all your cooldowns here when Remornia and the boss come over. You're going to wait for Racking Pain to go out. It's a frontal on the boss, right? It hits both players and the ads, and they increase their damage taken by 50%, I believe. If you get hit by it, it's not that big of a deal, as long as you don't take any extra damage. But how you're going to play this is you're going to cleave Condemns from Remornia onto the ad until Wrecking Pain goes out. There we go, Wrecking Pain, don't get hit by it. Condemn. And the moment the ad hits 35%, you're going to use that as your main target till he dies. There we go, and then you switch to Remornia instantly. And then you get assigned a kick here. I'll pause again. Quick note, make sure your kick is not too awkward here, because like this is a big moment for Arms Warrior, as I said. Like if your kick is like second kick and you have to move out to kick it while Condemned is going off, like it's really bad. Like I had kick number 4, that worked really well for me. So maybe talk to your raid leader about it. It's just a minor thing, but. And here, make sure you get the Mortal Strike on Remornia. Oh, I got hit by something here. Make sure there's deep wounds on it, because I'll pause there for 1 second. As you move through the mirror, Impale is going to go out, and if you get Impale, you have to stay here and play the mechanic, right? So you're going to use this time to just press sweeping, and put 1 global on Remornia, 1 condemn, and you will cleave the boss with it as well. So it serves two purposes, right? Like you can wait out the Impale, keep your Ashen Juggernaut stacks at 8. I currently don't have them, I dropped them, I'm a noob. But you can have 8 stacks of Ashen Juggernaut here. So pause here for 1 second, cleave Remornia once, check if you have Impale. I don't, and then I leap over. And I still have my sweeping up here, because I pressed. So here you have your sweeping up still. You're obviously going to Mortal Strike first, hit the boss and the ad with it. Then you have to decide if you're going to do the Condemn before the Wrecking Pain or after. Like, if this ad is dying very fast because everyone's doing a lot of damage to it, then you just have to do the Condemn before the Wrecking Pain goes out. Like, it's the better option. But if you can wait for Wrecking Pain, then get like 2 Condemns in. Let's see what happens. I'm holding off a bit, Wrecking Pain goes out, so I can do like 2 Condemns on it. 1, 2, yeah. And then you just Ravager Warbreaker. And then you hope the blade doesn't cook you too hard. Kinda does. If it does, just hit the boss, right? It's better than hitting nothing. But try to prio the ad, obviously. Okay, now we get pulled across. Sweeping is off cooldown. Press it instantly, then you cleave the boss for a bit. Main target Remornia, so you can condemn. Okay, I have to pause here again. So you have your initial condemn from 100% to 80%, right? And then your regular condemn from 35 to 0. So how you play these ads every time is you initial condemn, the close ad, and then when he goes to 80, you go to the other one, initial condemn. And when he's at 80, go back to the first one, regular condemn, and then back to the other one, regular condemn. So initial condemn, regular condemn, regular condemn. Another thing is you wait for Wrecking Pain to go out. Before Wrecking Pain goes out, you just hit the boss. There's Wrecking Pain, condemn. And I go back to the first one, regular condemn on this one. And then once it's dead, I hit the other one. There we go. Now, when these blades go out, there's nothing to hit, right? There's nothing to condemn, nothing to cleave. So Arms Warrior doesn't do any damage here. So it might as well just take your sweet time dodging these blades, right? Because we barely do any damage. As long as you get your auto attack in on the boss, you literally have 3 seconds to move around freely without losing damage. I'm going to pause here one last time, because on this platform, we use all our cooldowns. Everything's coming off cooldown. There are 4 potential targets to hit with Warbreaker, right? The most important one to hit is Remornia, but Remornia is also the hardest one to hit because she's all over the fucking place, right? So I don't think I hit her here. Like, I don't know, I was talking, so I didn't see, but try to hit her, because I'll let it play. My Wrecking Pain hasn't gone out yet, so I'm just cleaving Condemns, trying to hit the boss. Here comes Wrecking Pain. Look, right here, I would have liked to cleave Remornia, but she doesn't have Warbreaker, so I just hit the ad instead. This one, and then I go back to the first one. Okay, it's dead. Here we dodge. Same deal here. Try to initial condemn here. Initial condemn this one. But now the blades go out, so because of the blades I can't be moving back and forth, so I'm just gonna sit in this guy. Until he dies. Okay, once more. Until Wrecking Pain goes out, you focus on boss damage. So I'm not actually hitting that here, I'm just cleaving Condemns onto the Natrius, even though I have the ad as main target. And then when the sword comes around, I switch to the sword. And there's Wrecking Pain. And when Wrecking Pain, that's my cue to go in the ad. So I condemn this one, and it dies, so I go in that one. till he dies.
Shot from Talon green.
And now same thing as before. Nothing to cleave, nothing to condemn. Just focus on dodging. Hitting the boss really doesn't matter. I try to get my auto attack in here. I do. Okay, now we press sweeping. We get like one global in onto Ramonia. Yeah. Like, might as well, why not? Now, I pop all my CDs here, but that depends on the lust timer. Our lust is 90 seconds after this, which is exactly the avatar timer, right? So for me, it was worth to pop everything here. Knockback. We went through the mirror, so the knockback is reversed. It's a pull. So whenever it happens, just you get pulled, you turn your camera, charge it back in. Blood price, same as in phase 1. You just spell reflect it and charge to the boss. Now we wait for the boss to hit 35%, so we pull some rage. And then we start cleaving. Make sure to soak those seeds. See, it looks really sketchy, like I was about to fall off the edge, but you can just charge or leap, so it really doesn't matter. Very easy mechanic for us. Okay, I'm just gonna pause here 1 second. Yeah, you see the Ravagers going down. Like the boss is gonna go that way, because these are the melee seeds. These are the ones we'll be soaking. So we put Ravager in his path, right? So he's gonna walk over the Ravager, so we're gonna aim it slightly to the left here. So that's Ravager Warbreaker. And we soak the seeds. Always try to soak the seed as like the biggest, right? So you don't wipe. Knockback. It's an easy charge. Turn around and charge. So my cooldowns have like 30 seconds left, which is our lust timer. So here we just condemn for a bit and we dodge. The seed is going to stop here, so we're going to move ahead. A little bit of downtime here for me, but that's okay. Oh, I should be soaking these seeds, but I didn't reach there in time. With the knockback going out. It's kind of a misplay, it's very dangerous. Blood price, power flag. Okay, now we have big pump, everything. Potion, trinket, avatar, lust. But we get a mechanic on us. It feels bad. So be it. So here we go then, all our cooldowns. And we get a knockback here, or rather pull back. So we're gonna get pulled across the line and we charge back. Like I did my toes into the black shit, but not that big of a deal. Here I should be standing behind the boss, but I don't. And there we go. I finally woke up. Here we just condemn for a bit. Now we wait for the range to fuck off here, Moon, and when they're gone, you leap across with spell reflect. Spell reflect very important, because you can spell reflect the knockback. If that knockback would have pulled me, it would have pulled me into the shit here, right? So one more seed soak. And here we get knocked again across the line. So we charge back. There we go. At this point we have 2 people dead, so we're not gonna make it. We won't have the damage. You need everyone alive, but I'll just let it play. That's blood price. Should have spell reflect for it. And these are the last soaks. So Mel is gonna go to the left here. One more knockback. Just make sure you don't get knocked into the outer ring area. Anything else is fine, as long as you don't hit the range either. But yeah, we're gonna wipe here as I said, but feels bad. And then we explode. Alright, so that was pretty much it. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please let me know. It's my first time ever making a video. I'm just checking if there's a demand for these type of videos. If there is, I'll make more of them for the other bosses or next tiers. With a bit better quality than this video was, hopefully. I stream daily on twitch.tv/UncleBison. Just come and say hi. I stream warrior content daily, usually high keys. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.